What is computational thinking and how can it be taught? Over the past few years, there have been significant changes for both teachers and children across the United Kingdom. In 2011, the government took particular interest into the quality of teaching going on and launched a review into the national curriculum. This then led to a revised version being created which took effect in September 2014. One of the most substantial amendments to the national curriculum has to be the change from Information and Communication Technology, or ICT, to the new programme of study Computing. Computing centres largely on computer science and aims to explicitly encourage computational thinking and creativity through drawing on critical principles. It was Janet Wing, head of the Department of Computer Science at Carnegie Mellon University, who first coined the term computational thinking. In her 2006 article, she advocates the need for developing this skill by providing explicit definitions of what computational thinking really involves and examples of how it can prepare individuals for the advancing technical world we live in. She describes it as the process of going beyond basic digital skills to understanding how things work, and goes on to say that computational thinking tackles problems with computational solutions, thus confronts the riddle of machine intelligence. Snyder and Wing define computational thinking as the ability to recognize complex problems, formulate possible solutions, and then present these solutions in a form which computers can use effectively. The national curriculum intends to embed this theory into practice by providing children with opportunities for extensive practical experiences, which involve analyzing issues in computational terms, then evaluating and applying information technology in order to solve such issues. At a first glance, the introduction of the concept computational thinking may create a sense of perplexity amongst many professionals, especially for those who lack expertise or have had less experience with computing. However, as Miles Berry points out, control and sequencing have always been part of the curriculum, so the key change lays in the shift of focus from children being taught the basic skills of ICT, simply the what, to them developing a familiarity of computer science, the how and why. So, how can children become computational thinkers? Well, it is firstly important to note that thinking computationally is not a one-layered skill, but rather a combination of higher-order thinking skills which take children beyond computing itself. Breaking down the concepts of computational thinking into its various components can encourage individuals to develop buoyancy for what they are teaching. Planning will begin with an understanding of the key skills involved and requires teachers to construct creative concepts which best demonstrate these. Before computers can solve a problem, the various resolutions must have been determined first. This process is known as decomposition and involves developing the ability to take complex problems and break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This then leads to the process of creating a step-by-step solution or set of instructions for how to get something done, or how something works. These are known as algorithms. Berry says that teaching children about algorithms is a matter of teaching them to think in steps and work with manageable sections at a time, which should encourage them to eventually find more efficient algorithms for similar problems. This then encourages pattern recognition, which is a further crucial skill needed to think computationally. Computer scientists are continuously looking for the most efficient way to get things done and seeking common solutions for common problems. Riley and Hunt stress the importance of pattern recognition for developing an understanding of programming and coding. Encouraging children to recognize patterns and reapply them is crucial for developing computational thinking. Teachers need to inspire children to want to know more about computing in order to motivate effective learning. Miles Berry advocates that children should be encouraged to think about the bigger picture yet not dwell on irrelevant detail. This means to stimulate abstraction, whereby children are keen to capture the important necessary information. In order to comprehend such complex ideologies, teachers need to create an environment of logical reasoning, whereby children are encouraged to recognize the fact there is usually more than one solution to particular problems, thus develop the ability to predict results and make deductions from given information. With a combination of these equally important skills and practical approaches, children will be able to become competent in computing. Providing regular hands-on experiences for children to become actively engaged with the learning will not only stimulate their interest into the digital world, but also equips them with the necessary concepts needed for future technical involvements. The document, A Curriculum for Schools, supports this by suggesting teachers should be introducing children to a range of computing models such as generalizing, classifying, reasoning, and collaborating in order to motivate creativity and generate computational thinking which lies at the heart of computer science. By Naomi Potter, Group 301.